Hello everyone, welcome to Garki's IAS Academy. Today we'll be discussing the difference between Zamindars and Palayakkars or Polygars under the topic Know the Differences. Generally, in history, everyone understands the concept of Zamindar in a general parlance. So, who were Zamindars and who were Palayakkarar or Polygar in general? Zamindars are not a defined character in a singular manner. Zamindars have been denoted in different stages in different period of time. For instance, during the 12th century AD, the autonomous Rajas who were ruling in northern India, especially when the Rajputs were predominant, these Rajas were given the titles Rai, Rawat, Payak, etc. And these Rajas had been vassals and also enjoyed armed forces and involved in various army. These Rai Rawat Payaks were also denoted by the term Zamindar during this particular period, 12th century CE. Then, when Delhi Sultanate was established, during the 13th to 15th century, the term Zamindars were used to denote hereditary intermediaries. And these intermediaries were called Uts, Mukaddams, Chaudhries. Ut, Mukaddams and Chaudhries. It was actually used by Amir Khusro to mention these intermediaries. And then during the early Mughal times, 15th century to 17th century, during the Mughal period, the hereditary landowners were called zamindars. Basically, they were mere revenue collectors. However, during the British period, in the 18th century, these zamindar term were used for the highest bidders or the revenue farmers who didn't enjoy any armed forces. They acted as only agents of revenue collection. So that is a major difference when British came to India and changed the very nature of zamindars. So zamindars had been in different parlance and they were used to determine different sect of people. Earlier days, they were mentioned as the autonomous rajas. Later, it was hereditary intermediaries and then hereditary landowners. On the other hand, the Palayakkar, which was a system developed in the regions of Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh, these were landed military chieftains. Landed military chieftains of those regions. They were operating under Nayaks of Vijayanagar kingdom, the Nayaka system. The Palayakkarar enjoyed military powers and they owned armed forces. They enjoyed Palayams, the unit of land, and they were administrators of the Palayam. They maintained the law and order of the Palayams. They acted as judicial officer of the Palayam. So they maintained law and order in that capacity. So Palayakkarar were basically an owner of an armed force with a military capability, administrative capability, and judicial capability in the Palayams where they were appointed. So during the British time in the 18th century, the character of the entire Zamindars and Palayakkars changed. Zamindars were disbanded with their army and they were converted into mere agents of collection, whereas Palayakkarar system was abolished and the Palayakkarars who were loyal to British were converted into Zamindars in the said conditions. Because Palayakkarar, they went on for forming alliances or confederation and they went against British during the early 19th century. So these Palayakkarars were completely abolished and they were converted into Zamindari system. For more such knowing the differences, subscribe to our channel and follow us in YouTube and Telegram. Thank you.